It's finally here. We've taken delivery of our 2026 Model Y Juniper, and in this video, I'll give you my initial impressions from the first few days with the car, including whether that 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds really lives up to the hype. I'll walk you through the delivery experience, what's changed since I bought my first Tesla 6 years ago, and I'll let the rest of the family share their thoughts, because after all, this is our family car. So here's what it's been like. Well, it's an exciting time to go and pick up a new car.
Oh, look, there's names in it.
Which one's ours?
Ooh, can I go and see?
The first one.
Adam,
Oh,
Melody.
Oh, really? Neither of them, huh?
Oh.
Maybe that
there's
one over there.
there.
The T.
Wait a minute.
Does that have your name on it?
Zach.
Uh-oh, they put my name on it.
Whose
Sorry,
car is
Amy.
it, huh?
Sorry, Mom. This is ours.
Seems to be.
Walk down. Is that better there? Oh, it's still
They're getting in the car before you, honey.
He said he was going to be the first.
Okay, honey, go ahead. First time.
All right. Maybe right here?
It'll be fine. Try it.
What?
Who was the first person to get to sit in the car?
Me!
What is his deal, Hannah? Are you mad at him?
Yes.
Here we go. A lot of people getting their cars here today. There were 4 of us or 5 of us picking up their car all at the same time. Well, within a short window that we were here. So we just picked up the new car. My wife has the new car. I'm in the old one. I wanted her to have the experience of getting the new car since I got the last new car. The experience with the delivery was great. There were a couple little spots on the left quarter panel that I want them to take a look at. I had it documented and photographed, and but it wasn't enough for me to like refuse delivery or anything. Yeah, I didn't really see any other problems with it. I didn't see any panel gaps that I didn't like. I didn't see any other places in the paint or the wheels. I looked over the interior real careful. I had kind of mental notes of seeing other guys take other guys or girls take delivery of Ys here recently with the refresh, and so I had my eyes out for things that they had noticed. It was a pretty seamless experience. It was different from the last time I got one. It's been 6 years, but when we went to get this car 6 years ago, we went in, they shook my hand, they walked me back to an area. There were 2 bays with overhead doors, and it was sitting inside, and I got in it, and they showed it to me, and it was a little bit more, I don't know, prestigious type of a feeling. This deal, you walk up to the car and you get in the app and you start going through menus, and it's just a very self-service type of thing. You go inside and you sign a couple of documents, and that's the extent of the interaction, really. They're very, very nice. It is so much better than buying a car from a regular car dealership. You don't have any of that stress. So here it is. After all of the thinking, all of the planning, all of the analyzing, all of the dreaming, all of the waiting, here it is. Our new 2026 Model Y. I got my silver car. So I won't go over like the entire bulleted press release of all the different things that they've changed on this car from the outgoing Tesla Model Y. I will tell you some of my impressions driving this car so far in the couple days that I've had it. The first, probably the most noticeable thing, is in fact the sound dampening. That it's just not as loud inside the car. I think that with the acoustic glass and the soft materials on the doors and all the interior surfaces, the aerodynamic changes that they made to prevent the buffeting, I think that that has really done wonders to make the inside of the car quieter. I would say it's muffled. It is just more muffled than the previous Tesla that I had. I would say the second biggest thing that I've noticed on this car and driving it is the suspension, which I know that they've done a lot of work on that also. I would definitely say that it is a smoother ride. So like right now, I'm on a pretty bumpy road, and I think all of us, you know, we're looking out ahead and we're kind of anticipating what we're going to feel based on what we see in front of us in the few feet ahead of us. And in seeing that ahead, it just, in my mind, I should feel more of a bump than I do. And so I think that that has been greatly improved with this car. I feel like it is a much smoother riding car. Just looking to make sure nobody's around. I'll tell you this, going from my Model 3 standard range rear-wheel drive to this, even though this is so big and heavy in comparison, it sure does have a good punch. Man, that is amazing that something this big and heavy can pull that hard. It is officially the quickest accelerating street drivable car that I have ever owned now. Quite impressive. So Amy, what's your favorite part of your new car?
My favorite thing is just how much space you have in the front seat. I feel like my leg doesn't have to be all stretched out. It can be bent. I just have more leg room. I don't feel like I'm sitting as low. When I'm in the passenger seat, it's really comfortable. But when I'm driving, I just feel like I'm high up, and I just like the extra
Versus
space.
the Model 3.
Yeah. And sounds silly, but I really do love the accent lights. I think it's a nice touch.
Yeah.
And
add some atmosphere in here.
Yeah.
Huh, Nick?
Yeah. And just the really cool thing about the Tesla cars, I love the roof. How you can see out of it, like the glass top. And this one is especially cool because it doesn't have the bar across. So it's even more panoramic. So yeah, those are probably...
And your phone charger. You like that?
Yeah, I think it is nice. You can just rest it there and it charges. You don't have to plug it in.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
So Hannah, what is your favorite part about the new car?
That there's a screen with games and movies.
Of course.
And a light.
You like the lights on the side of the car, yeah?
Yeah, and you can change the colors.
Isn't that neat?
And this, because used to, it was like a pocket, but now you can, it's like plastic.
Yeah, you think that this is a nicer piece?
Yeah.
Do you like that you have more room back there?
Yeah.
I think you and Nick will have a lot more room. We've got more ceiling height than we did in the Model 3, and you have more leg room. You think your legs will get longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a little bit longer, huh?
Yeah.
Nick, what is your favorite part of the new car?
Self-driving.
You think the self-driving, you like the self-driving?
Yeah.
You think that's the coolest thing? You don't even get to use the self-driving, you just watch me use it, huh? What is your favorite part in the back seat?
The screen.
Yeah, of course, the screen. Do you think you can play games on that while you're driving? Do you think that that's going to work out for you?
Car sick.
You think you'll get car sick?
Yeah. The trunk.
You like the trunk?
Uh-huh.
How so? Because you can get back there to it?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. I hadn't even really thought about that
Look
compared to
through
the...
window
Yeah.
while you're sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were sleeping in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like to do ourselves some camping in the car, huh?
Today we're sleeping.
Yeah, we can sleep in here tonight. We can do that.
Now I can go like...
And it reclines. Isn't that fantastic? It doesn't recline a lot, but it does recline. Any little bit helps.
You can go like this. But you don't want to be under it.
No, you wouldn't want to be under there when it folded down, would you?
I also like the seat warmers.
Oh, yeah, you guys didn't have seat warmers before in the back. The
No.
Model 3 didn't have seat warmers in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And ours. So, you're like, what? How old now?
10.
10.
Almost 11.
Yeah. And when you're like 16, then you can drive, right?
Yeah.
And we had the other Tesla. We've had it for 6 years, and we still have it. So what does that mean? Do you think that one day you might drive this car?
Probably.
Is that a weird thought, to think that maybe someday you'll drive this car?
Yeah.
So those are our initial thoughts, but I'm going to do another video where I go over more detailed impressions of this car, including some of the very, very small things that definitely don't make the press release. Not just that they're there, but my impressions of them. Little things I've noticed along the way. But that's it for now, and I'll see you down the road.